Hey, I'm Chelsea. Come along with me while I convert my Prius and travel the country with my pets. It's gonna be a wild ride. Okay, day one of converting my Prius. I unfortunately was too eager to remember to put on the record button, but as you can see, I have most of the back seat removed. This piece is difficult. I have to take the seat belt off right here that is stuck to the frame. However, we are an ADHD household and our motto is don't put it down, put it away. And we set the entire socket set down and we lost it. So I have a socket that seems like it fits, but I don't have enough strength to do it without hurting myself. I've taken a chunk out of my hand already, typically normal, stuff. And now I'm going to Grubhub and vacuum it out because God is it filthy. So when I first got this Prius, 3 years ago now, I had them take, oh, it's loud, it needs padding. I had them take money off the cost of the car because they hadn't detailed it yet, and I wanted it that day. So I got it that day, and it had never been cleaned. You could tell that like a cat lived in here or something beforehand. So it's finally starting to get cleaned 3 years later. I mean, I vacuumed it, but honesty, all of fairness, I have not wiped it down ever, except maybe the cup holders twice when it gets too gross or there's water in there. I don't know why. I really hate taking care of cars, but I'm gonna be better at it because this is gonna be my home. So let me flip it around and come back to you when I'm not driving to show you what I'm thinking about doing and placement and stuff, because it's not just me or like me and a pet, it's me and my whole pet family. We're all gonna be here, we're all gonna be happy, healthy, and love our life. Yeah, that airbag sensor is going off because it's not connected to the seat anymore, so we have to deal with that. So I have a 55-pound pit bull that is dominant and dog reactive. Not really aggressive, but man, will you think he is. We're working through that slowly, because to be honest, like if your dog has reactivity, it's usually a reflection on you more than it is a reflection of the dog. But I did rescue him, so I don't know his history. You could tell that definitely like played a factor. However he was before, the way that he perceives dogs, but he is quite friendly. So, he needs a cage. Ideally, the cats will have a cage too, because I don't want to be driving. They feel safer where they're in a little box when we're actually driving, and they like to come out when we're not driving. So, for safety reasons, I'd like them to have a secure area. And then I have a bunny, and I'm going to have some sort of bunny run. So, there's day one. I'm going to go to the store to see if I can find a socket thing that will actually fit. I don't want to buy anything if we have those tools. Like, I know we have those tools. It's just finding said tools. It's in a nice little toolbox, probably just sitting on top of something right in front of our face. But I do believe I need a different size socket because the 1/2 inch seems a little too big because I'm getting it to turn, but it's just scraping the edge when I'm using a hand wrench. Other things, I'll be doing measurements and back. Okay, sweat, it's hot. It was 40 degrees this morning, so I put on jeans, and it is like not jean weather anymore. Broke open my finger, gashed myself here, vacuumed my car, have something weird and gooey on me. Vacuumed my car, looks amazing. Everything is vacuumed. I took everything out. I even shampooed it just a little bit. Just a little bit. And now I'm gonna finish my Grubhub day and start measuring. Still gotta get that fucking piece out that's attached to the seatbelt, but to be continued. So anyways, what I was thinking of doing, let me flip us around. Let's flip us around, shall we? What I was thinking of doing, let's get the full shot, was putting Nigel here in a crate. Me, and then I'm not sure. I was thinking about having the rabbit run underneath of him and then having an area where the rabbit could come up. But Maple will mainly be free roam. And Nigel will mainly be in the crate. Especially if I'm not there, they'll all be in a crate. So like Maple needs to have a little area where he can't be, where he's not roaming free. And the cats will all have their area, and then Nigel, because like as much as I trust Nigel with the cats and like we live cohesively together, like I wouldn't trust him a lick to be in the car with cats in something really exciting be outside of the car that he reacts to, like whenever he broke my windshield. See, there's a crack right there, big old cracky crack. Yeah, that's from Nigel. So I wouldn't want him to redirect his energy towards one of the kittens, and the kittens can defend themselves. Like cats are apex predators, and they have cornered him before and he's been terrified. Like 3 out of the 4 cornered him. 2 out of the 3 don't have front claws. And he was back into his corner. But why would I test that? Why would I test that? Just to have a little bit more space? Because I gotta tell you, my cats mean everything to me. And there's no way that I would risk their life for the possibility of my dog just having a little bit of space. So, those are my beginning thoughts. Tell me what you think in the comments. Alright, so I have sockets that fit in my pocket. Sockets and the screw, the nut that fits. And I'm in Home Depot now. And I will be getting a wrench that I can actually use, because I broke the really powerful drill. We can't unscrew it and open it. The plug-in drill is on the charger. Still may not work. And so far my hands haven't gotten a good angle in there to be able to do anything. So I will be receiving help and going to the socket section in aisle 11. Wish me luck. I'm taking the last of the brackets off that held the seats on. I got a nice fulcrum that rotates. Unfortunately, this one I may have stripped before I decided to get here. Get the right tools. He's a little rounded over here now and I'm having trouble. But I did buy this. It fits on a drill, so hopefully that works out well. And let me show you everything else. Got all of the other brackets out. Seat belts off. The rest of this seat is now detached because I got this one off. Got these hooks. Oh, that's nice. It says right and left, so I know which ones they go into. And I thought to myself, you know, maybe you should write down where you're taking everything off of. And I'm like, surely they have a YouTube video showing me how to put everything back together. Not that I'm ever sure that that's going to happen, but like I said, we'll see. It'd be nice to have the option. So next step is to figure out how to get him apart. I can see where to get him at the bottom. He's got a little bracket, but at the top I haven't taken this off yet. So maybe for the time being I'll just restrain it up top, but I don't really want that bracket because it's a big old bolt. I don't really want him flying around. To be continued.